Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Thursday. One more day till Friday. Can't wait. It's gonna be pretty nice, like super nice. I think I'm gonna take advantage of that weather and maybe try to burn some of this wood that I cut down for the property and then cut down some more. I don't have that much left, but I do have some left, and I gotta really get that cleared out because it's getting really close to time. All I'm really waiting on is my credit score, man. So, just a fact. Keep your credit right, because that's what makes this world go round. But today went pretty decent until I got inside of my truck. I had my protein shake, because I usually hit my protein shake up. So by the time I get to the gym, all the protein and aminos and everything's, kicking in. Well, I had the lid open and I started to shake it. Oh my goodness, it made such a mess. But if I wasn't as spiritual as I am now, back in the day, I can just picture myself just snapping on myself because it was my own fault that it happened. So I just giggled, I laughed, and said, oh my goodness, you're such a dork. But then I was like, I looked at the bright side, because now I'm starting to look at things that happen negatively in a positive way, which I kind of want to touch base on that. This will probably be one of my last videos for a while. It was fun while it lasted. I was just trying to break out of my shell to see what kind of response. I've been getting some decent responses, but just seeing, what people think, and if it's touching them in any way, or if there's anything maybe that the Lord wants me to do. But I think I'm gonna shut up for a while. But I looked at the bright side of the little shaker incident. I mean, it literally went everywhere, and this stuff is not sugar free, so I got sticky fingers, sticky knees, sticky dash, sticky screen. Oh man, just everything's sticky now. So I said, you know what? I needed a detail job anyways. So with that being said, it's just one of the examples of looking at negative things positively. Which, like I said before yesterday, every day that goes by, I'm just getting better and better as a person. And I just basically, for this last video for a while, I just basically want to say where I've been, where I was and where I am now. I am not perfect by no means. Do I strive for perfection? Yes. It's because of my Enneagram test, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I strive to be good as I can be. I epically fail all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I epically fail. But I admit that I can't be perfect. I can't. But admitting that you're wrong sometimes, and you can't do things perfectly, and you can't do things right, is the first step. So when I was back in my days of drinking and just thinking of myself and partying and smoking pot and eating edibles and doing other drugs and just basically thinking of myself and being selfish, I just look back at that and where I am now, and like I said before, I'm just in awe. I'm really happy at where the Lord is bringing me, and I want to touch on a couple things before I get off here for a while. So if you want, you can just shut it off now, because it might be a long video. It might not be, who knows. But a couple things that the Lord's opened up to me. For one, my eyes, and for two, my talents that I've had that I just didn't know until I got in relations with the Lord. I was like, what are some things that I could do? And one of the things that he brought to my attention was cutting hair. I'm not going to say I'm the best, but there's some times that I wow myself. They're decent jobs. And I can just imagine if I went to school to learn what I didn't know, what I could do, where I could go. I mean, I could probably open up my own shop, because for one, I know the barber stuff. I like fading hairs. I can do that pretty decently. But it's the whole scissor cut that I can't get. But all these little boys and men, we all like to look clean, and I love to make people look fresh. Ain't nothing like coming out of that barber chair and just looking like, yeah, let's go do whatever you got to do. Maybe it's a pastor that needs his haircut. Maybe it's just a little kid that needs to go to school. I don't want nobody to go out there with my template on their head and be like, yeah, Clinton did this. He jacked you up, dude. Nah, I don't want that, guys. So what I try to do, I strive for perfection. I strive to take my time. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer on the first haircuts. Like I've told everybody when I cut their hair, it takes a little bit longer on the first ones. By the second and third ones, I pretty much know your head, know your colics, know what looks good, what doesn't look good, so on and so forth. But it took me to get sober, for one, and get God. I mean, that's the basic thing. I had to get him so he can shine some things to light, And then he was like, you know what, Clinton, why don't you take some classes? Why don't you learn more about me? And I was like, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. Not. No, I didn't say that. It was scary. It was scary, guys. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking. That's why I drank alcohol, to open me up. But I guess that all I needed was the Lord to open me up, because, man, I'm like a book now. I just won't shut up. It's like that everlasting book that just like, dude, close your mouth. I'm like, whatever. But no, that's why I drank, because I thought I was quiet, and it just took me getting in touch with the Lord to change my mindset, to be like, you know what, I am good enough. You know what, I can do this. That's what we got to tell ourselves, friends. We can do this. We got to speak life into our situation. I had a friend a while back when I was drinking, and I was like, I'm an alcoholic. And she was like, no, you're not. I was drinking my butt off. I was an alcoholic, but she was speaking life into me. She was like, Clinton, you're not an alcoholic. And that's what we need to do, friends. There's many addictions that we have. We need to speak life into ourselves. So, you know what? If you look in the mirror and you'll be like, oh man, I'm not good looking enough. You are good looking enough. You're beautiful. You just keep telling yourself that. You got to keep speaking life into your situation. If you speak negative into your situation, negative vibes are going to come toward you. You're like, I'm so dumb. I can't learn anything. You're not. You're telling your body already that you're not even going to try, basically. And for two, it's just like, you're not dumb. You can do it. A little bit of, it may take you a little bit longer, don't get me wrong, but you can do this. If you put your mind to something, you can do it. I promise you can. I know you can. I did it. You know what I mean? I did it. I'm a walking testimony, guys. I'd never thought that I could quit drinking. And granted, it took something to break my heart. It took a dramatic thing in my life to happen. But as Stephen Furtick said in one of his sermons, it had to happen. There's things that the Lord sets up in our lives that have to happen for us to get to where we are going to go. So friends, I urge you, take your talents that you have. The Lord has blessed you with talents. It's just like the story in the Bible. He gave one person 10 talents, one person 5, and one person 1. The one with 10 doubled it. The one with 5 doubled it. The one with 1 talent buried it. Guys, don't be that one person. Don't be that person with that 1 talent and bury it. Guys, if you're good at basketball and you think your basketball days are over, that would be a perfect opportunity for you to get with a kid. Teach them kids your skills, what you used to do. You had that J, you had that crossover, you had them, the rebounds. You knew how to, set up plays. You have such an opportunity to be the next best thing for the next generation, because that's what we need. We need people like you guys to reach out to this generation, because, guys, it's going downhill. It's going downhill fast, super fast, guys. We need to go up. We need to look up to the Lord Jesus and be like, Lord, what do you want? What is my purpose? What do you want for me to do? Is it this? Is it that? If you're good at cooking, man, start cooking for people. If you're good at having a great ear to listen to, reach out for somebody, help others. Helping others is the greatest feeling. Yeah, I used to be complete opposite. I didn't want to help nobody. I wanted to help myself. But here, these last few months of helping others has been so great, guys. So great. I love it. I love the feeling that I had that I never thought that I would ever have. this feeling that I've got right now, knowing that I have the Lord, knowing that I am forgiven. Guys, I was a mess. I was a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but I was a mess. I didn't know what I was going to do next. I put a front on like I had it all together, but I was not all together. I was a puzzle waiting to be put back together by the Lord. And piece by piece, guys, I'm getting there. And it's only through him that I'm going to get there. So I'm going to keep him so close to me. I don't never want to let him go. And guys, it takes us wanting him, wanting to change, wanting to make a difference, wanting to help others. Guys, I know you got it in you. We need you guys to help others. We need to lead by example. We need to just trust and have faith and put all of our faith in the Lord, because he'll bring us through. He'll bring us through. You guys are blessed with so many talents. I know a lot of you are. I know it. I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you outside of Facebook. I know a lot of you inside of Facebook. I may have just met a few of you. And I'm so glad that I did, because I really want to reach out and tell you, for one, you're loved. For one, you're good enough. And for one, you can make a difference. Trust me. If you don't trust me, trust him. Please, please, please. And if you're struggling with anything, an addiction, it's hard to do it on your own, friends. It's hard to do it on your own. I just ask that you just surrender it all to him. Whatever that you're going through, surrender it all to him. Ask him. Don't keep playing church your whole entire life and get to the end of your life and not see that Heavenly Father that you've been trying to play this whole time. Be the church. Guys, I love you guys. I do. I'm going to miss these little times. I don't know if I went out with a bang or if anybody's even watching these. But I hope and pray that if somebody does watch this, that they know that they matter, that they know that they can make a difference, that they know that addiction that they have, that situation that they have, that whatever they're going through, that there's somebody there that cares. There's somebody there that can help them. There's somebody there that will make you a new person. Completely new. No matter what you have done. If you're listening to this right now, it's not too late. Come on, guys. It's the best decision you can ever make in your whole entire life. I'm telling you. He'll make things happen. Speaking of making things happen, he's making a lot happen in my life. Guys, I'm telling you, it's surreal. It's mind-blowing. I love you guys. I really do. Reach out to me if you ever need anything, somebody to talk to, some guidance, maybe just some of my problems that I've went through I can express to you on a one-on-one talk. Just reach out to me. Don't be afraid. I won't judge you. That's one thing I won't do. We can't go around being judged by people. Judge not, lest you be judged first. But, guys, I just want to encourage you that don't feel like it's too late. Don't feel like you've done too much to be forgiven. Don't ever feel like that, because you're enough. And that's it. You're enough. You can fill in the blank. You're beautiful enough. You're smart enough. You're able. And God is willing. So reach out to him. He loves you. And so do I. Love God. Love others. And love yourselves. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.